Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Forget about that. Hands up in the sky, and we keep getting them that you down, that you cannot deny. We're glowing light, we're shining bright. What cannot wait to get inside? Still out of sight, and we wanna go.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
To the air once more on 2nd down. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his man complete. That's to Small. A gain of 21 on that pass play. Good for a Lions first down.
Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
70 Lions, 18 Rebel, 18 Rebel, 18 Pioneer. Dragon 60, 19 tight, 9, Cup 19, Cup 60 Bobcat, 60, go.
They'll look to throw yet again. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll look to throw again. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. 3rd down coming up.
It seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
4th down.
Back to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. And the Giants are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pad.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Aiden Hutchinson had a lot of success here early in the season. 2 sacks in the opener, and he's got another one here. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. Reichert's kick is good. And the Giants are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's to the right side. And incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. 1st down, Detroit.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He'll look to throw. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Back to the air one more time. He'll let this one go long for Williams. To the goal line and in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. His 4th TD grab of the season. Tries it to put it up and good. And the Lions move out to a 7-3 lead. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. On the return is Goodson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On first down, Dart exiting the pocket right. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Dennis Rakestraw. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Lions take over first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
He'll drop to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Lions ball to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10.
Tank Buffalo 18. 70 Timberwolf. Play. Go.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Brings up second and 17 at the 23-yard line.
Hey, I got motion there. Leave. I got this. 79 Broncos. Take go.
They'll look to throw. He's got it at the 7. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
17 yards on the play.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Liking 18. Check smash.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on third and short.
A loss of 2 yards.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Hawks, Corey, 70. Dragon 60. Shut down. Motion. Check.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's taken in, and he's got the first down. A great job looking at it, engaging where the marker is, and getting there to set up first and goal.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
This defense, backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
At the 3-yard line.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
We'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal.
Here we go. Shot alert. Ready.
Montgomery. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Slides at the foot, up and good. And the Lions extend their advantage to 14-3. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Here down the field will fall incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 7.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll go right and find his running back, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To the air once more is Dart. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Forced out left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. He's got it at the 3. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, New York. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Giants 10.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's Dart on first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll go left side here and complete this one. A gain of 16 yards. First down. Giants.
Gain of 16 yards.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in first down. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
To the air again goes Dart. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Gain of 16 yards.
16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Giant first down.
At the 40-yard line.
Dart going to throw it again. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
4 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football again.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Giants. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike, we say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Back to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. Get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3.
Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. Take go.
He'll look to throw. That's caught. Outside. It's complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
That's good.
A gain there of 15. Good for a Lions first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Like Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 range. 70 range. 79 Broncos.
Back to the air one more time. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
At the 25-yard line.
Go! Cougar 19. 19 Lions. 60 Wildcats. 60 Wildcats. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw yet again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. His defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Chap 60. Chap 60. 18 Randall. 18 Randall. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now ups to 5.
Makes the score Lions 21. Giants 17.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Moving left, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Every possession is so critical in these close games. The one thing you can't have here is a turnover. Really nice job making sure that ball is uncatchable, and just line up and snap it again.
Taken in right side by the tight end, Johnson.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On 3rd and 1, it's Dart. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring down for no gain.
2nd and 10.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches. tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He's got his man, that's Slayton. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That's taken in, and he will have a Giants first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
4th quarter begins on the ground. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
But after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
He's got his tight end, that's Johnson. And he's going to have the Giants first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
2nd down, they need 3. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, Giants.
What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught by the tight end, Laporta. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I be on my little mouse drill.
All that rapping, pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers, pay my bills.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Check smash, check smash. Warrior 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 79 Bronco. Go.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18. Not Panther 60, Panther 60. Trap 60, Mustang 19. 19 Lion. 7 Pirates, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Check out.
He'll drop to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. The tight end Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
18 Card, Card. Run, go. 70 Timberwolf. Dragon 60.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Mustang 19. 19 Lion.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one intercepted. Picked off by Deonte Banks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball. Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
3rd and 7.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He's got his man complete to Johnson. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
6 yards.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
A gain of 26 yards.
So not
First down,
quite
Giants.
1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Big throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down. Now a give on the ground. And he's in! Touchdown, New York. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Reichert good with with the extra point. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Viking 18. 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18 Pioneer.
They'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Get up.
Now they'll set up to throw. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Motion. Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man. Get up. Come back to you. Bravo 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Panther 11. Panther 11. The offense. Keep it up. Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Mustang 19. 79 Bronco. Warrior 70.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. 7 Pirates. Cowboy 80.
Now Dart. Forced to his right. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants.
For the extra point.
Reichard good with the extra point. The Giants tack on one more to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Play. Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18 Pioneer. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Back to the air once more on second down. On target for Laporte. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
14 yards.
They get 14 on that hookup. First down, Detroit.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Smash. Check smash. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Leads to second and 10.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
Third down and
That's
3.
a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one on target from Williams. He's got the Lions on their first time out. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Somebody got to do it. I say the G-Bang. Watch do it.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. 65, go.
They'll look to throw yet again. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Back to the air one more time. That's hauled in at the 2.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. And
to the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland.
so much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Going right, it's taken in, and they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a road win here for the Giants.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't fox. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be